hello, everybody. It is 15 minutes past 8. Oof. Yeah, this is not night. Well, this is night. So, I practically gave you 2 weeks, and still have no replies on who I should put Kirishima with. But, well, I guess Ochaka's the one that's actually gonna be in here, so why not? So, yeah, let's get on with this. So, whatchamacallit? Ochako is gonna be dating Kirishima, because Kirishima is technically main character now, because he has one for all, but Deku is Bill Ciphers' son, so, yeah. So let's carry on with this what if, I guess. So, we cut back to the present, and as we are in class right now, Aizawa is telling them to get their things ready and packed for this camping trip. So, everyone is dismissed, and Deku and Mina just organize a mall excursion with the class. So the next day, let's just say it's Saturday. Yeah, so it's Saturday now, and they are all meeting up at the whatchamacallit. The mall. Jeez. Simple things. Okay, let's get on. So, they walk around for a while, and Mina is in Deku, Kirishima, and Uraka's group. So, they're walking around. They go to the jewelry store, and Deku spots a nice necklace. Yeah, it's like I guess I'll just try and find just wait. Okay, yeah, so he spots this pearl necklace. I just found this, and he thinks it has a cool, as you can see, a slight pink. I'm not sure if this is intentional. Like, can you see that pinkish, reddish glints in the darker areas of the pearl? Yeah. So let's just say that it's slightly more pinkish of a pearl. So, yeah. Deku looks at that and nudges Kirishima, and he tells him, I'm going to the jewelry store to get... Well, he whispers to Kirishima, I'm gonna go to the jewelry store and get a necklace that I think would look good on Mina. As Kirishima's like, yeah, I'll wait, what should I do to get them, like, away from you so you can do your thing? I don't know, take them to Forever 21. No, I'm joking. Don't. No, piss off. It's just some clothing stores, I guess, because I'm not sure what they would have in My Hero Academia. Yeah, so Kirishima says that Deku needs to go to the toilet, and we should go clothes shopping while we wait for him. So they go off, and Deku sneaks off to the jewelry store and buys it. And buys this necklace here. Yeah. Ignore everything else you see. Okay. So, Deku gets it. He has a little box and he puts it in his pocket. And he goes and finds the clothing store that Kirishima took the girls to. As Kirishima looks dead inside, and he walks up to him sitting on a couch. It's like, dude, what happened to you? The girls, they're taking so long to try out these clothes. Save me, my brother. It's like, dude, I'm not your brother. But, okay, dude, calm down. I've only been gone for like 5-10 minutes. How the hell, like, how the hell did you get into this state? It's like, you have no idea what it feels like. Dude, you're exaggerating. Nah, dude, I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, they've been there for like 2-3 minutes. And they've come out like 3 times already, changing in different outfits. So I'm not too worried about them. I was just trying to be dramatic with you. Dumbass. Don't do that again. To be honest, I didn't show it, but I was actually concerned. Dude, don't worry. If I couldn't wait 5-10 minutes, I wouldn't be too manly, now would I? Yeah, and you're the one that has a cute little Kirby plush. What the hell? What the hell's a Kirby? You don't have to worry about that. We flash back to after the sports festival, with Anonymous being brought Deku to our world and made him sit through Pokemon and Mario and pop culture stuff, and made him forget most of it, but he can recollect Kirby. It's like, yeah, you don't need to know what that is. Okay. Anyway. Well, back to the presents. They're talking. Deku just sits down and touches his pocket and feels the box there, and he's smiling. As Kirishima looks at him, dude, you must have gotten a good necklace. You're smiling, and like you've achieved something. She's probably gonna love this gift. But I'm not sure it's quite to her taste, I guess. Maybe, maybe not. I haven't necessarily gone to the jewelry store with her. But anyway. If you didn't tell me what you were getting, I would have guessed you were getting an engagement ring. As Deku looks at Kirishima as he says that, it's like, I will kick your ass to the moon. Shut up. It's like, okay, dude. I'm sorry. As Deku replies with, yeah, not very manly of you to joke around about that stuff, dude. As the girls come out with normal clothes after a little while, and the 2 boys are fine, and they continue their shopping excursion. Them getting the necessities. The 2 girls need to go to the they go to the food court and meet up with everyone else. They have some food. Yeah, they have some food. And after that, the 2 girls, well, all the girls go to the bathroom, and the rest of the guys need to do their own thing. Go to their shops that they would go to. And Deku is all alone. And he's like, what the hell? Where the hell did everyone go? As he hears footsteps behind him. Him feeling the presence of Shigaraki right behind him. And grabs and puts his arm around his neck. And Shigaraki says, wow, you're Izuku Midoriya, aren't you? I'd like to get an autograph. You were so cool in the sports festival. I'd like to talk, as he reveals his face to Midoriya. As Midoriya was expecting this, and he just looks dead inside. Really, I have to deal with this now. So they go sit down, and Shigaraki puts uh, his hand besides one finger around his neck, and Deku isn't too worried about this. As Deku is just smiling in his head, but is just calm with his eyes closed. And he tells Shigaraki, "So, what did you want to talk about?" It's everyone's, well, everyone in the League of Villains is coming in. I don't know how the hell things are gonna end up, you know? I'm really pissed off, 'cause our name hasn't been spread around so much. Come on, even Muscular's more popular than the entire League of Villains organization. Come on, what's up with that? As Deku does not relate with anything he's saying. It's like, dude, you have to come out with your motives. All you've really done is attack Class 1A. That's all you've done. And then show up at Hosu City. Dude, to be honest, you've done nothing but cause problems. You haven't put your ideas out there. If you really want recognition, put your ideals out and state what your business is. People will be attracted to your assertiveness in your situation. Plus, a lot of the underground people, underground thugs and mafia, powerful people in the underground, they know All For One. As Shigaraki tenses up and lets go of Midoriya's neck, and he scoots slightly away, being fearful, because he feels the slight aura of killing intent, as well as he's shocked with the fact that he knows who All For One is. As Deku says, yes, they know who All For One is. So, by recognition, they know the League of Villains is being led by All For One. And if they join they will be in his good graces. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Now what? Do I cuff you and send you to prison? Or do I just, as Shigaraki brings up brings up his confidence and makes him more assertive, you do realize that you can't stop me from killing a lot of people around us. As Deku tenses up, as Shigaraki puts his hand around Midoriya's neck again, I can kill you right here, then kill many, many others. Don't test me. Well, we both know I'm fast enough and strong enough to kill you right here. And we both know my quirk can kill you. I'd like to see you try. As Shigaraki just smiles and puts down his fifth finger, and nothing happens. Deku turns his head towards him. I told you. I can manipulate my cells to regenerate thousands of times faster than any normal human being. Your quirk is nothing compared to someone who can regenerate it. Damn you. brat. As Shigaraki calls out Kurogiri's name. Kurogiri! As a portal opens besides the two, and Shigaraki jumps away into the portal. The portal closes, and Izuku, while this was happening, leaped towards the portal, but it closed before he got there. Everyone, slightly disturbed by the situation, and, curious of what just happened. They stare at Midoriya as he pulls out his phone and tells them what happened. The rest of the day goes by normally in canon. Izuku's mother and father, Bill, come up to the police station and greet Izuku, as Enko was worried, but Bill Ciphers wasn't, as he kind of feels more protective over Deku, as he's like, I wish I could interfere. I would have killed that Shigaraki bastard if he did anything to my Izuku. As he snaps out of his protective mode and slaps himself in the face with both hands, it's like, what am I saying? I am an immortal being of absolute power. Is it just the fear of the anonymous being? Damn it. When did I become so soft that a mere child made me protective over him? Darn it. As he lets go of his face and his hands drop down to his sides as he closes his eyes and faces his head down, as he hugs Midoriya, and he thinks to himself, nah, at first it was the anonymous being, but after some years of seeing Izuku and Enko, I think I'm changed. As he had completely forgotten, well, not forgotten or let go of his past and his previous personality, and became a true father. So we cut to a few days later. They're in class and getting ready to go to the camp. As Aizawa leads them to the bus, they all get on, and Mina is sleeping on Izuku's shoulder. As Izuku manifests or creates a blanket for her, he wraps it around her using telekinesis, and creates a pillow, puts it under her, and basically makes a nice big cushion right next to the seat, and lays her down and sits on the cushion, sitting right next to her sleeping Mina. As Uraraka is staring at them, and she's like, it's so cute and pure. and Kirishima is just like, you go, man, manly teardrop. So a little while later, they arrive at a cliff, and they are all ordered to step out. Deku wakes up Mina and teleports, puts the blanket, cushion, and pillow into his pocket dimension for another day. They go outside and are met with two of the Wild Pussycats. As they introduce themselves, and Izuku doesn't go on the rant of Wow, 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 superheroes. uh, and talks slightly about their history. So he doesn't do that. And as Deku senses, using foresight, what's going to happen, he smiles, grabs Mina, and immediately jumps. Like, well, he uses telekinesis to make them fly, and he flies all the way, like halfway, to the campsite. As Pixie Bob just looks at it and is like, well, I guess he has the right idea. Your destination is over there, by the camping site over there, at the bottom of that mountain. You guys are gonna have to go through the monster's forest to get all the way over there. Hopefully, he won't stay there too long. As Pixie Bob uses her quirk and sends them down the cliff. As Mina just looks down and sees a few monsters as they're going through the trees, flying. She sees a few monsters and slaps or creates acid and melts a lot of them slightly, I guess. Even managing to completely destroy one of the dirt monsters. As they arrive at their destination, they see that there is a yeah, that there's tables put out, and no one is there except for Coda, Tiger, and Ragdoll. As the three of them are just like, whoa, you got here fast. Well, I do have telekinesis, so I can fly. And very fast at that. Okay. And your pink friend over there just hitchhiked on you. Well, I picked her up and flew us here, so she didn't have much of a choice. As Mina just looks at her and is like, isn't that kidnapping? As Deku read that little thought, and he was like, no! Like screams in her face, no, 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 no! It's not kidnapping. As Mina's like, oh yeah, you can read my mind. It's like, shh. I don't want my secrets to go out. What secrets? You have multi-kinesis. You can do anything. You have matter manipulation, pyrokinesis, cryokinesis, many more. It's a surprise you're not worshipped as a bloody god, okay? Come on, even All Might isn't strong enough to beat you. Okay, but that was never proven. Well, seeming as I've seen you firsthand, all the things you can do, All Might doesn't match up. Yeah, but still. Hey, I've been thinking, because you can control matter, you can use matter manipulation as well as telekinesis. Couldn't you split someone in half with your bare hands and your mind? It's like, Mina, stop. But like, can you? Yes, I can. I can rip you to literal metal cubes. Okay? I can do anything. I decide not to because that's really dangerous and I could possibly kill you, okay? Wait, you were thinking of planning on doing these things to you? Well, no, definitely not. As they go on for a little rant, as they start giggling at themselves, as a few hours later, the rest of the class gets here, along with Aizawa and the other two Wild Wild Pussycat members. prior to the class, as Deku was told that he can help with making dinner for the class. So the class came to some nice hot dinner, as they all thanked I can't speak properly. Thanked the cooks and the cooks. Deku, Pixie Bob, Mandalay. Those three. So they start eating, and the scene with Koda doesn't happen because Midoriya doesn't go up to him and is like, hey, what's your name or something? I forgot what that scene was, and no one got punched in the dick. Anyway, so the next day, Aizawa leads his class to the training grounds, as they're ordered to train, as everyone does their usual training regiment, as Aizawa just looks in Deku's direction and it's like, I don't get paid enough to deal with you, Midoriya. Well, Cypher. So I've been saying Midoriya, haven't I? Jeez, it's not Midoriya, it's Cypher. But you get what I'm saying. So, Izuku... Jeez. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Jeez, this is really weird how to announce his character is hard. Okay, so Izuku just is like, oh my gosh, ready? Am I that bad? Ed is like, wait, you were... Oh. Yes, I don't know what to do with you. Well, that's fine. I can do my usual training. It's worked so far, but let's see how much energy I can create. As Deku also flashback to after the sports festival with the Deku coming to our world. Yeah, he watched DBZ and a few animes. So he was thinking to himself, Kaioken? Ki? Energy. Infinite power. Because he has infinite power. So he just thinks to himself, oh, I'm so OP right now. As Deku just goes off and says he's gonna train by himself. As Deku goes off into the mountains, somewhere secluded, far away from the class. So, basically everyone's doing their normal thing, and Tiger is also training with Kirishima. Kirishima and Ojiro for extra training, because he has one for all and hardening to deal with. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so basically we cut to Izuku as he just creates a ball of energy, as he compresses it into something that could fit in his palm, and he just throws it out towards one of the mountains as it explodes and leaves a 5-meter diameter crater about 1 meter deep. It's like, yeah, I could kill someone. As he's like, oh yeah, as he thinks back, I can enhance my body strength and with the energy. Let's try that. As he focuses all the energy instead of manifesting it outside of his body or around his body. He thinks of the energy flowing within his circulatory system and muscles, as he just keeps generating power. Like he's not even like getting to times 2 Kaioken, which is like normal Kaioken, first stage of Kaioken. Yeah, so I'm basically giving him Kaioken, I guess. So instead of genetically buffing up his muscles, he can use Kaioken on top of buffing up his muscles. So, yeah. So we cut like 2 hours and Class 1B arrives, as they look tired as hell and they're looking at all the training, and just death becomes like prominent into their faces. It's like, oh come on, we just woke up. As Vlad makes a comment, if you want to get stronger, you're going to have to break yourselves. As they start training as well. I'm not sure about their training and all, but yeah. Then we come to Deku, who is focusing more and more energy, as he can control the small amount of energy that he has inside of his body and is circulating it properly, giving him a slight strength boost. Like 5 kgs stronger, okay? You can lift 5 more kgs, okay? And then he finds the perfect circulation process, as he copies that feeling and keeps it as a form, like his armored form. It's like you can copy and just like take that copy and put it in, and he becomes that part of that copy and stuff like that. So that's basically it. So he has basically the circulation is constant, so he doesn't have to think about actually the actual current and feeling of everything going everywhere, as he just takes that as it's perfectly circulating through him, as he adds more energy to it, as he officially uses Kaioken times 2, or Kaioken, as a red aura appears around him. As he drops this form, just pushes it away and just uses all the strength without any multikinesis and energy shebang. Just uses full brute strength, not using his quirk, and punches a wall, which basically leaves a 8-inch fist. Jeez. 8-inch. Oh my god. Crater. 8-inch crater that looks like a fist. As he's like, yeah, I'm strong, but let's see what happens when I use it. As he uses Kaioken times 2, multiplying his power by 2. As he punches right next to that crater, and the crater is 16 inches deep, and has and wide. It's become a lot wider, like 1 meter in diameter. As he's like, that is a significant boost. As he adds more energy and he can feel the slight strain in his body as he reaches Kaken times 3. As he feels the strain, and he just stays in this form. He stays in Kaken times 3, and he starts moving around, punching and kicking, as he thinks to himself, what the hell have I been doing with my life? Martial arts is badass, as he thinks to himself, as he uses matter manipulation and uses some of the rocks from the surrounding area and turns it into a durable punching bag, like the just normal punching bag, and he just practices kicks and punches and thinks of his own fighting style, as he's very intelligent and knows how to find weak points. He figures out how to fully utilize anyone's weak points against them, and basically creates his own, cipher arts. That's what I'm gonna call it, okay? Cipher arts. As Deku at the end has a completely destroyed punching bag. As the day ends, as Deku can literally see the red strain marks all over his body, as some of his veins are not popping or are coming out, as he can see them and they're pulsating. God, I hate doing I hate doing those little comments about that. Yeah. First the 8 inches, not the pulsating. I feel like at least one person is not gonna get that, okay? But anyway, so Aizawa comes up to the mountain and finds Deku, as he sees like 3 different craters and a destroyed punching bag. As Deku drops from Kaioken times 3, and Aizawa sees some of his strain marks and pulsating veins, as he repairs the punching bag and sends it away to his pocket dimension. As he uses telekinesis and flies himself with Aizawa back to the campsite, as everyone is there. This process goes on for a few days, as that night, it's a hot spring event. So they get in there, and everyone, like all the boys, like just look at Deku. Not Mineta. Wait. What's this bullshit going on right now? Did I take out Mineta? Nah, he's not relevant. Let's just say he's too afraid of Deku to even attempt climbing the wall. So, as Kota is on the wall border, just making sure that Mineta doesn't do anything. He looks over to the boys' side, not wanting to look at the girls' side. As Deku can sense him and looks up, getting ready to fight, just killing intent, because he doesn't know who's up there. And he just scares Koda a bit, and he's shaking, and he backs up a bit and falls over to the girl's side as all the girls see the little boy falling. As Deku looks and senses him, he uses teleportation to go to the other side, catch Kota, and teleport back to his side. And he just communicates with all the girls like, I'm sorry, I just didn't know if I sensed the presence on the wall, and I was showing killing intent because I didn't know who it was, and I kind of scared him and he fell, so I'm sorry. But he's safe now, he's with me. And Kota is just passed out from like the shock of nearly falling to your bloody death, as he gets out of the whatchamacallit. He gets out of the hot spring and puts a towel on and goes to Mandalay and Pixie Bob. And he can tell by the thoughts of Koda that he doesn't like heroes. So he asks Mandalay about it, and he gets the explanation. Wait, muscular. I've heard that somewhere. Oh, Shigaraki. He told me about that when he tried to get information from me, I guess. Yeah, this muscular guy is more popular than the entire League of Villains. As Pixie Bob and Mandalay just look at him confused and slightly irritated at the fact that he knows more information about muscular, as he gives his point of view and what he found out and how he found it out, as they understand and hope that nothing bad happened at the mall. So everything goes on. A few days there, everything goes on as normal. And then the second last night of the camp, Izuku can use about times 4 Kaioken at this point, thanks to him adapting his body to handle this much energy within his body and muscles. And he had tested if he genetically or physically bulks up his muscles, he can handle about times 10 Kaioken, which gives him massive strain if he stops using it. If he buffs down, that will hurt like hell. So, Deku, Jesus, sorry guys. So, they have the test of courage that night, and Mina's with Deku, and everything happens. Everything goes different. Mustard is spreading around his gas as Deku looks at Mina and teleports all the students inside the forest back to the campsite, as Aizawa runs out. Defeated Clone Derby outside of the entrance and tells all the children to get back in. And Deku just like, you too, Aizawa, I'm taking care of this. It's like, Midoriya, you can't do that. Give me permission to use my quirk. No student will get hurt. You got that? As he sends out slight killing intent and determination, as Aizawa sees this and is like, very well. As he says to Aizawa, make sure to keep those children safe, okay? As Aizawa nods and Izuku leaves, he runs up to Mustard, and basically he's not affected by anything, so he just runs right through, breathing in the miasma, as he finds where the source is, as he just gears up a punch, but is shot at. But with his amazing speed, he quickly armors up his face as it bounces off his eyebrow, and he mails up his entire body. As he jumps and does a spin kick and knocks Mustard out, as he puts Mustard in a containment dimension, where he keeps villains that he's taken down at the moment. So it's only him there, and he's knocked the hell out. As he uses telekinesis, and he brings all the miasma particles and squishes them into a little ball, and freezes it, making it liquid, and then putting it, and then making it a solid ball. As it's like I don't know how low of a temperature miasma actually freezes at, but yeah. As he just puts that away, and yeah, puts that in a different pocket dimension for later use. As he goes and he senses where Dobby is, and he goes straight for Dobby, but Dobby is surrounded by fire, and Deku's like, really? Fire? As Dobby sees Izuku, and is like, so this is who Kurogiri and Shigaraki warned me about. As Kurogiri was was listening into the conversation, while listening in to what Dobby whispered to himself, as Dobby was instantly teleported out of there, and he was confused, like, do not face up against him. He is way too powerful for you, and you are a valuable asset to the League of Villains. As Deku's like, Kurogiri's definitely have to get out of this game. As he senses where Compress is, and basically teleports towards him, as he uses telekinesis to hold him in place, and basically starts slightly crushing him. It's like, tell me, why are you here? As Compresses slowly being crushed, he yells out, like I'd ever tell you. And then Muscular comes out later, but Magna and Lizard Dude Spinner, Spinner and Magna come out, and basically Magna throws the giant magnet at Izuku's head, and Izuku just looks at him. Now there's a face indent on the magnet. It's like, you really think that's gonna work? I'm all armored up, dipshit. You're not gonna hurt me. As Magna gets scared and yells for Kirigiri, as all three of them are taken away. It's like, Kirigiri, you are a real pain in my ass. As he's about to finish that word, Muscular jumps towards him and punches him in the face, knocking him back 2 meters. As he's sliding across the ground with his head face towards the direction he was moving back towards. As he faces Muscular, as Muscular feels vibrations in his bones, it's like, damn, that is some strong metal. Is that your quirk, little boy? Because I'm gonna beat it out of you. As he can sense the incoming pain, so he takes out the enhancement eye and brings out his most powerful quirk enhancement gadget and puts it into his eye socket. As Deku's like, so you must be Muscular. I guess you are famous. As Deku gets into fighting position, Goku style, as he changes from his metal body back to normal, and he uses Kaioken times 2. As Muscular jumps towards him, fully, just full on muscles and everything, and Deku just punches one time, and because he got adapted to being able to use times 4 Kaioken, he's gotten a little stronger. So Deku punches Muscular, colliding their fists together, as Muscular overpowers Deku, and Deku's like, shoot, as he powers up to Kaioken times 4, as he has slight strain on his body. As he uses telekinesis to strengthen his physical body, and then bulks himself up. And then he uses his armored state, as well as the fire enhancement. So he's basically using all of his power-up tricks to make himself stronger. As he's bulked up, he's fully armored, using telekinesis to strengthen his body, using fire to propel his fist forward, as well as using Kaioken times 4, and now he pushes that to Kaioken times 9, as he starts pushing back Muscular. And he's like, how are you getting stronger? As he's blown away by the red energy around Izuku because of Kaioken, he looks back and sees the armor. He's like, darn it, you're bulked up and you're armored. And what's this? As he's being pushed back and pushed down towards the ground, as he's being overwhelmed by strength, Izuku brings back his other fist, still pushing down on his right, as he punches forward and punches Muscular's face, knocking him into a 5-meter crater into the ground that has a radius of 10 meters. Well, not a radius, a diameter of 10 meters, as Muscular had been knocked out. As now that there is this giant crater, and Izuku uses his portal and puts him where Mustard is. As he debuffs and removes the forms, as well as removes the armor, and stops using telekinesis, and his arms are in absolute agony. Well, his whole body's in absolute agony because he used times 10. So he slowly walks his way to the classroom as Bakugo jumped out of the entrance, and he was previously being held back by Zao, but he got out of his grasp and started to run outside. As Deku comes back holding his arms. Yeah, dude, it's all done now. Ooh, I'm gonna feel this in the morning. Dude, what the hell happened to you? Well, I used quite a lot of power. And the new technique is a lot of strain on my body. But damn, that was a rush. Can't believe I accessed that much power. Okay, let's get back to everything. I have 2 villains in a pocket dimension right now. Zawa called the cops, pro heroes and everything. We gotta go. We gotta get back to school and stuff. I don't know what the next part of life is right now. As everything settles down, everyone comes out, but a portal opens up behind Bakugo, and it grabs the back of his neck and yanks him into the portal. As Deku sees this and quickly dashes towards the portal as it disappears, as he has his hand inside and is holding Bakugo by the shirt. As the portal squeezes down onto his arm, he's not letting go. As he uses matter manipulation to sense where the other side of this portal is. As he finds the location, lets go, and retracts his arm. And it's like, darn it. As he sees his arm, a little purple, a little purple because of all the blood that was stuck inside his arm. As he's trying to get all the blood to flow properly. Everything goes as normal. Everyone goes back. Izuku is had informed the police officers and the pro heroes, as he's part of the team that will save Bakugo. And because Deku has a little bit of foresight of what might happen if he doesn't interfere, he goes towards Kirishima and the usual Deku squad. As he goes up to them and tells them, yo bro, it's just not worth it. The pro heroes are already discussing on how and where they're going to do things, as they never really put out the dangerous Nomus because they didn't want to lose them to Midoriya. So they still have that Nomu that Momo was supposed to put a tracking device in. As he says, I know where their hideout is, as he tells them the location of the bar. As I'm going to cut that there, because that's literally an hour. I'm sorry, guys. It's been like 2 weeks since I've uploaded a video. I'm sorry if um that one Spanish uh subscriber, yeah, one Spanish subscriber that I was talking to a while ago asked me to do the whatchamacallits, the summaries of the series. I only got to do one of them because I have literally like hours worth of video footage that I have to review and then put into a summary of what happened into Google Translate from English to Spanish so they can still technically get the whole premise of what's going on in the episodes, because some of the things don't translate properly and things like that. So I'm rambling. Thank you so much for sticking so far. If you guys are here, thank you so much. I hope you're all staying safe. I hope nobody has COVID. I hope everyone can survive this disaster. So, yeah. Wow. So, this has been an eventful thing. So, thank you for watching. Be safe, stay safe, don't get corona. And, yeah, have a nice day.